to Life in Focus Kenya. Another episode, another beautiful experience. Now, I know many of you are looking at us and wondering what is happening today. This is not a recorded show. Yes, we are live, coming direct from the studios. We are starting a new journey and we're excited to carry along you guys with us. Now, somebody else also said something that made me realize that you guys have been very keen. There have been a rebrand from Lifelines Network to Life in Focus Kenya. So do not get shocked when you see, a DM or a like from Life in Focus Kenya. We're still the same, still bringing you quality content, still bringing you inspiring stories, and now bringing you live from the studio. Today we have an amazing guest, a guest who we are looking forward to hearing from. We are excited to hear his story. We're excited to understand what he's about. We want to understand his journey. We want to ask all those questions. The questions that we've been asking me in my DMs, I'll be asking all of them to him right here in studio. But before we get to that, congratulations to one Trufena Muthoni, the lady who beat her own record by hugging a tree for 72 hours. I think I should start a trend of my own. Maybe hug a human. I've never hugged a human for more than 2 minutes. Maybe that's something that I'll be looking forward to, beating my own record. Anyway, let's leave hugging and, all those talks behind. In studio today, we have Collins Mangicho. He is the vice chairperson of Little Theatre Club. He is a man who's known for so many things. He wears so many hats. And if you watched the preview of the show we had before, I asked him, how many hours does he have in a day? Well, today we are here to find out, does he really have 24 hours like the rest of us? Karibu sana ndani ya studio.
Thank you so much, Miss Noni.
Leo tunakuja mubashara moja kwa moja.
Moja kwa moja.
Hebu introduce kwa ambao wanatutazama.
Yeah, just to confirm my name ni Collins Mangicho. And I am the vice chair of the Little Theatre Club.
Yes.
And the youngest committee member of the Little Theatre Club to have ever happened in this era. And also I double up as a member of the Photo Estate. I'm a creative entrepreneur. I run a theater production called Onyesho Production, which I'm the CEO. I'm also a storyteller. I am an actor. I am so many things. I'm a teacher.
Too many things.
I teach performing arts in one of the international schools in Mombasa, Kwale, and Kilifi. Yes.
So do you mind mentioning the school? Ama hawajakulipa
kama hawajalipa airtime. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you are a man who's known for so many things. And there's a question that I asked you before, and I feel it's important for you to talk about it.
Yes.
Because the people who are watching us, we have creatives, we have people with several businesses.
Yes.
So the question would be, how have you been able to balance everything? Do you feel like there's one role that overwhelms you to the point that you kind of forget the others?
Actually, before, when I used to be a member of the Photo Estate, actually, not by profession, but doing it, the role, the work now.
Yeah.
I was so much focused into journalism.
Yeah.
But now I saw it, and theater was calling. I was saying, why I can reduce this? When I mean by reducing, it means the demand of monetary value is high. That's when you can leave the other one and come to this side. So sometimes, it works. So I decided it is better I be in the same, I be in the orange economy.
Yeah.
You see? But I'm just there. If I'm a theater producer, meaning that I can do acting, I can do storytelling, I can jiggle to be do my vice chair, my role, and so forth and so forth. So basically, just balancing. It requires a lot of sharpness and you must be very keen, very sharp also, and very timely.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, something else that I also asked. I think everybody who watched the preview will kind of understand why I'm asking these questions, because
yes.
Sometimes I want to use the two examples that are very easy to collide. As the CEO of Onyesho Productions, alafu on the other side you are you're vice chair, Little Theatre Club. Have you ever had a scenario where Mr. CEO anasimama anasema mimi hapa nilikuwa nimekuja kama CEO, Little Theatre sikuwa nimekuja kama vice chairperson?
And also because you see, even I mean, in my capacity as the vice chair, even the roles are almost the same with what my company is doing.
Yeah.
You see, so sometimes, even in terms of invites, I just have to make it very clear. If you're inviting me because you want I come in and perform,
Yeah.
or you want my people to perform to do entertainment, then I'll be coming as Onyesho Production. If you want now for in my capacity as the vice chair, now you have to channel it to the Little Theatre Club office. Now, if when they direct it to me, that is okay.
Yeah.
But when you call me personally, I just come in. If you are Kiamua, I come in as a photographer. I'll also come in as a photographer. So ukasema una cheo yake iko chini saa hii anapiga picha siku hizi. Kumbe niko kazi.
Kwa hivyo mtu akikuona tu asikujudge.
Bora tu usinijudge.
Bora kuna pesa baada ya hapo.
Mimi event unanionaga ujue hapo kuna pesa. Siendagi event hakuna pesa. Hiyo ndio shida yangu sasa. Ni kubaya.
Unachoma.
Hapo ndio lazima ikue. Because
Okay. Now, I want us to divide this conversation into two bits. Kwa sababu you said you are a creative yourself.
Yes.
Meaning umepitia unaona zile shida tunapitia sahi kwa hii industry.
No.
Umezipitia.
Yes.
And now we will also move on to your role as the vice chair kule.
Yes.
So as a person who can help with the problems that we are facing.
Yes.
Now, as a creative CEO Onyesho Production, nini ilipelekea paka you decided now you want to start your own production company?
Kwanza I came in and nilifikiria I had that idea of creative business. You see, an artist as a business person.
Yeah.
You see, and I saw the gap in such a way that many creatives in Mombasa County, especially in Mombasa or in the coast region, they have not realized themselves that they can be business people but in the creative sector.
Yeah.
You see, so and many people take it just for granted. They take art as a passion. You see, me, I'm acting, I can be on stage, I can be on Filani, call me, and then that's bus like that. You see, they're not proactive. So I employed my networking skills first. I employed my networking skills, then I decided, if so and so knows me, because now in the creative sector, it's about who knows you and who do you know.
Yeah.
You see, so I employed that. Then with time, I say, if I can go to gig 1, gig 2, gig 3, then why don't I open my own company whereby now I can able to employ people on a project basis. So I don't keep you I don't keep 20 artists on a daily basis. No. It is on a project basis. So it is my work as the producer or as the CEO is to make sure I look for job. And by virtue of looking for job, they earn and I also earn. Because by the end of the day I also have to live. And I have to live very well.
Yeah. So there's something that has been happening in the Mombasa industry, and it was something that came up a lot during the conversations I had online. I posted the post that will be sitting in, and the question was, as a CEO, you've gone through unafanya kazi hujalipwa, you've gone through unafanya kazi and you're like, okay, budget ya hii ilikuwa 15,000, kwa nini nimepokea 500? How are you making sure that the people that you bring in Onyesho Productions do not go through such a thing?
First, you see, it depends in terms of the nature of the work or the nature of the job.
Yeah.
Sometimes we work on a tender basis, and that's what many artists don't understand. You might pitch, you want a gig, a creative performance, but the company will tell you, or the sub company or the subcontract will tell you, we will pay you after 2 months. And you have to do the job, because now money, you see, that when that time comes, you will benefit. But now there is between patience and resilience. So in between this time, how do you behave? How do you take yourself? You see, because it is better you do this and do this, but by the end of the day, I will get this.
Money will still come.
Money will still come. But again, also, reimbursement payment also depends with what kind the brand itself. You see, you don't expect to be paid. For example, a contractor can come and tell you, I'll be paying 500,000. But you yourself, even if the contractor signs you, what value bringing on board? You see, if it is posting that work even pre-production, what value do you have? Even followers? Do you do you have the skills now, or are you somebody who has to be guided in everything? Hey, see my mic, wait, see your line. You take a lot of times in rehearsal. So again, that also depends. That's why you see most of the time some of the contracts, they're really specific, that you do this and this and this and this is it, and this is what you're going to get. So if there is an agency fee that is going to have some commission, they also put it very clear. And also know that you cannot work alone. You must have a lot of some people who are within that line, so that they can able to also help you in that creative work. So that's how it works. And sometimes it can be good, sometimes can be bad. Just like any other hospitality industry in the hotels, you see, sometimes it is high season, sometimes it is low. You see, but putting our artists into contract, that is the best thing that you can do. Contract ndo ina matter. So hata contract isema ni say after 60 days you have to. And that wait. Is one of the measures that I usually do. Put them into contract, call them for pre-production, tell them this is what you're going to have, this and this and this and this. Now the problem is, when you come in and you have said I'll pay you 5,000, you have the right to choose yes or no. Because it is not you alone. If you say yes, I pay you, then after that you see me riding my Mercedes Benz, you say adile pesa yangu namelipa. No.
Okay, so how do you now, as the one who is leading these productions, how do you evaluate this person deserves this kind of pay and this other person deserves this kind of pay?
Commitment first, then the skill.
Okay.
Because you might be committed, then you don't have the skill. You can be skilled, but you're not committed.
Okay.
So when you have those two things, it also bring that courage and that quality of performance that you are going to give out. Because people will be saying, hey, and remember when you see when we take you out, people don't say even Collins, not say Onyesho, no, it is you individual. No, hey, you're good. Hey, can you see? And that's how you grow. I will remain alone. I look for also another one. I've also invested. Maybe I've invested in you so much with everything, and you see so many things. Because being a producer now, you become a manager of an artist. To make sure that this artist needs to eat, need to do what. And I'm managing few, including Discover the Storyteller. One of them also is Teresa, making sure that these people, when they have shows, I help market for them. Tell them how to. You see, just guiding and mentoring them. Yes.
So another question would rise. When you look at Mombasa industry, have you before you get there, have you been privileged to work in another space as a creative, maybe Nairobi, Nakuru?
I've worked in so many spaces. I have worked in Kwale, in Kwale Cultural Center. I have worked in I have once paid also a visit to Kenya National Theatre. You see, I have worked in Kilifi. Spaces that I have not worked, Nakuru Players, that is now closed. I've been to these spaces, so I understand the dynamics. You see, and even they change. They change in terms of the nature of work itself. And I've seen, as compared to other counties, people put a lot of pressure in their work as compared even to the coast. Coast here, people have, it has been affected also, I'm sorry to say this, by religion. And that is the truth. Because when you can't do this, you're being told, oh, haifai, hairuhusu. So it's also strain you. And you're seeing there's talent in this girl, there's talent in this young man. And also even the surround, they'll tell you, no, we don't allow this. Because I can give an example. We were doing a gig for Safaricom advert in Old Town. When it was around 8 p.m., we were told to lower the music, and it was not even high. And also they were saying, as we don't allow it is in our culture, we don't allow tarab, and it's just tarab. Imagine it's a coastal thing. They don't allow people to just
you can't swing. Say,
no, we don't allow here. And you see that kind, and the people who are there, they are people who, they are coastarians. You see, And you can see that opportunity. And if the community itself now comes with such kind of restrictions, they want to grow. You want to grow. Because as an investor who have said, let me invest in these creatives here in Mombasa, they won't come in Mombasa.
Yeah.
They will be going to Nairobi and maybe having artists go to Nairobi and shoot something which is can be shot here in Mombasa. And that's why by the end of the day tunalia, mbona vitu zafanyika Nairobi tu, mbona vitu zafanyika Eldoret. Ni sisi wenyewe ndo tunaharibu. Jamani, huku wasanii hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Sisi wenyewe tutapiga kelele. Hapa sasa tukiweka tu muziki utaona. Jamani, haya tupunguzeni sasa hii. Sijui nani yapita, sijui tupita na kanzo. Jamani, yani so many things ndio inatuua.
Okay. Now, when you speak of that, do you feel it's a gap that maybe we can try to venture into? Kwa sababu if the music, they don't want that kind of whatever. Now, what is this art that is acceptable in this community?
Actually, I can say it's not their thing. Art. In fact, plays. Mombasa, the coast people don't love plays.
Okay.
Because if you look even to the audience development, people come into plays, we are forcing them to come. Okay. We have to advertise. And that comes from the policy makers. The policy makers who are our leaders.
Okay.
You see, they don't push for us. They don't talk in those county assembly and say these are the program and want the community to be engaged. They have activities. How do they cooperate? They incorporate spaces to fall in line with the activities, because we are advocates, you see, for their stories, for those awareness that they want people to hear. But if policymakers, they don't push, then community of course would say, no, this is not our thing. But it should be there, because if it is Kaswida, then let people know how Kaswida works. People want to learn about Kaswida. You see that culture, because people want to tell the story. You see, creativity is about telling the story. For different, it can be from different tribes, can be from your own, telling your own story, people to hear. But again, if community does not accept, then it become harsh. If today I was to go there outside and do a performance about LGBTQ plus, you see, and people will throw even stones at me. People will say, ini vitu gani sasa yule jibaba likuba la vadera but I'm trying to bring a message that these people are human beings. Their rights are protected at the International Human Rights Convention. So if you try such kind of thing, utapigwa mawe. And maybe it is sponsored thing ambao kuna dona me sponsor 100,000. Na itaitalisha wasanii kadhaa 1 2 3. So niona hapo bado tunarudi tena kwa community. So it's a very big gap, and start from the policy makers. Wakibadilisha tu hiyo kidogo, tuko mbele.
Okay, now a question would come up basi. What is the perfect world? Would it be in every gathering watu wakae walazimishwe lazima muangalie play ndo mkutano iendelee? Ama what would the policy makers probably do to make sure that they've made the environment favorable for the artists in Mombasa?
First is to, if you look in line with the Creative Support Act 2024, that it's not yet passed, but it's a bill that was supposed to be passed. I don't know what is happening. But if you look at it, it was to create funds, grants, and for creative spaces and for individual artists or productions. You see, when it's not about even in every gathering you must have a play. But in these spaces you have individual groups, you have artists. It's about speaking the message, telling the story of the coast. You see, we have international, sometimes we have World Tourism Day. Do you see us having poets there? You only see other things happening. It's about incorporation of different activities happening in place, so that we don't see it putting much force in, maybe for example we put much force in football. Right now if you say there is tournament, 2 million, who's sponsoring that? The same policy makers who are sponsoring it. Why don't they say we have theater festival? A theater comprises songs, it comprises dance, it comprises rap, it comprises poetry, it comprises plays, storytelling. That's a theater. We have theater festivals in Mombasa County. Let them go to every space. Mombasa, for example, Kisauni sub-county. How many productions are there? How many groups that do performing art are there? Let's map them. There are 10. All of them 10, they'll be participating. Let's come to Mvita. Let's come to Likoni. You see, and have that festival. Then it's a way to bring people together. Maybe at the end of every year, or you can do it even quarterly, because there is a budget for this. There is a budget for hakuna budget. If there's a budget for football, but there's a budget for ninio.
There's a budget for everything.
Yeah, there's a budget for everything.
I love that. I love that. Now, there's been a question of, as an artist, you've been in the industry for so long, your experience, because hearing what you are telling us, it comes from a point of experience, things that you've seen, things that you've done personally. Now, the question would be, as an artist who's coming up, ameamua leo mimi ninakuwa msanii, there's no way I am going to fail. It's either I make it or make it. What would be the first step for them to take?
First, you have to be proactive. Proactive meaning that kanaiba pale nje, lazima ajue mimi na act. Lazima atajua pale nje, because the moment you be confined, and you just relax, nobody will know you. You are an artist. You don't even post yourself. Come on, surely. Just record yourself. Okay, it's not about somebody else to call you. Tip. Hello, guys. Hey, you there? Oh, if you are rapping, ma'am, boom. Post it on the status. You see, somebody will see it. Mama there has a very nice kakibanda anauza viazi. Hey, go there mama, habari mzuri. Unauza biashara yako ni nzuri. Okay, mimi nataka kufanya tu kitu kupromote tu viazi vyako. Viazi za huyu mama ni tamu tena sana. And that is an artist. Haya mwanangu, shika viazi vya shilingi 50 ama za 30 bob. You see, earning inaanza hivyo. When my first acting baada kutoka kwa groups, niliona group inaanza mambo mengi, sijui tuende wapi tu shoot, tuchange 200 nikachoka na hiyo mambo ya kuchanga. Nikasema what can I do as an artist? I did my first show kwa kiwanja. Nilivaa zile comedy whatever, comedy dance, nikaeka vitu kwa
ukaweka utambi,
nikaeka kikapu chini. Nikaanza fanya acting yangu solo performance. Nikatoka na 2546. It was back in 2015. Nimesahau, but 2000 na kitu hapo. Najua haikuwa si pesa nyingi, lakini
ni pesa mingi for an artist for the first gig.
Nikaenda nikapata pesa hapo. Imagine ningekaa kwa nyumba alafu najiita mimi msanii. The problem is you want Collins to call you. You want Noni to call you. You will wait until heaven will fall down. People will not call you because first you're not proactive. Nikatoka hapo kumbe nasapata pesa. Let me go to somewhere places. Mimi nimebisha pale mtaani where I stay. People know Collins ni msanii. They know. In fact, they call me sometimes caretaker. Wamenua maybe kwa TV. Watanita, we storyteller. Watanita, hey, Samia nataka kwenda Tanzania, because they see my performances. Hizo jokes hizo. And that's how people earn. Hivyo. So people know me. So ni rahisi hata mimi nikiuza hata kuuza tickets si ngumu, because I don't struggle. Because first people know me. Alafu go to people's activities. Come on, we as an artist umesikia nani, ask people, hey Noni, I don't have money, but can I volunteer to arrange chairs
in your event?
In your event, please. Hapo ukifanya hapo alafu na nimekuja nimemaliza, I know nikubaya, but can I volunteer to curtain raise? But my theme is this, curtain raise. Timu yako curtain raise ikuje kama hii yangu, mimi nafanya hii show, usiniletee mambo ya nyingine na timu yangu ni huko. Sawa, can you do it? Okay, let me see. That's how people be proactive. Sasa wewe utaka mimi nangoja niitwe kigavana afanye kazi hata sisi wasanii. No, wacha tuseme mambo ya policies, lakini usiseme atakuite job. Hiyo itakuwa ni normal. Yes.
Okay, I love that. Now, apart from kuna a lot of ways wasanii wanaweza earn, apart from kufanya hizi live performances and a lot of ways. Especially artists who are into music and rap and poetry. Have you been able to guide people, especially in your production, kuwasaidia ku access these other facilities?
Yes. In fact, hata sahi juzi hapa ulikuwa kuna grant na piano na Hiva Fund. And I'm helping people how to apply. Mimi nimetoa offer. Shida watu tu wataki kusoma. Kuna kati kwa nafundisha to public speaking and networking skills. Because it is in line with what you're doing. Because you might be having a gig, maybe you want to put a show, lakini hujui kuongea na watu. So ukipata hizo mafunzo inakuguide wewe kama msanii jinsi gani, so that you don't see somebody there you tell nauza tickets. When you see umeona mheshimiwa fulani ama umeona mentor ama umeona anybody coming in, ushampelekea tickets, nunua tickets. No, me I want to buy, atichukua hii. You see, build a relationship.
Yeah.
Hello, can I have your contact? I'm doing this. What do you do? Can you invite me to your activity?
Yeah.
First, be open. Let that person invite you to your activity. Kwa activity yake ataona huyu, alafu uone hana activity. Muinvite sasa kwako. That is a nice idea. Don't sell. Invite that person to see what you are doing, because huyu jamaa hajaiona. Akifika pale, give that person a chance even to speak. Sasa wewe utasema watu nilimwita au ambao niliita na hajatoa pesa, siwapatie time ya kuongea. Kumbe ndio umekosa opportunity. Wapatie time, let them talk. Hata hapa atakuwa you have done a good job. Allow me to send you something. Mimi nishatumaniwa 30,000. I just invited just person. Na sikumwambia atoe sijui ticket ni 500 na alitoa 30k. Sinaona sasa.
Na ungemforce kununua.
Imagine ningempatia 500 shillings ticket ya 5. So sinaona ningepata 500. Na amenipatia more than 20 times of it. So basically it is you, lazima kuwe na ile akili, and that's why I'm guiding. Huwa nafundisha wase my colleague artist. Juu kwanza kuna artist mdogo. Mimi kwanza nilienda kwa mkutano juzi ya networking Royal Court hapa Kasoro, and I introduced myself as a creative entrepreneur. Yes, unasikia tu wasanii wakiita tu mimi ni msanii.
I am an artist.
Me am a creative entrepreneur because I do business. You come in, I help you, I help you help me. That's how you're going to benefit. Lakini at one way traffic. No, hiyo tumekata.
I like that statement. Hakuna cha one way traffic.
Hakuna.
Lazima to create lazima you meet me somewhere. Yes. We meet at a point.
Yes.
Yes. Sasa kwa wale watu wote ambao umetrain, because you keep on saying nimetrain. Who would you say is your biggest success story? Ukimwangalia uko I was responsible for part of the success that I'm seeing right there.
There are so many. So many wengine hata wako majuu. There is one ambapo ako kwa meli, anafanya kazi kwa meli. And ananilipa vizuri. In fact ananitumiaga tu tips. Yaani siku hizi nasikia tu raha.
Unalipa vizuri.
Unasema ananilipa vizuri kwa sababu gani? Yaani nile ana appreciate. Naona anasema Collins bana, hata niko na hebu ninunua nao maji. Yaani nasikia tu raha. So kuna one ambaye anaitwa Mima. There is ako Miami kwa meli anafanya, kwa sababu nilimsaidia alikuwa ana perform. Basi sasa nikamwambia sometimes unaweza kosa kazi kwa meli ya kuperform, lakini unaweza fanya hata kama ni hizi reception, unaona. So nakufunza kuongea. Actually hiyo ni kuongea. Najua kuongea pia ni skill. Hiyo pia ni creativity. How to talk. So nikamfunza polepole, na kwa hiyo opportunity tukamsaidia, akapata everything, akaenda. Unaona? Analipata hiyo that gig. It was from a partner ambao ali call out for that offer baada kwenda activity ya beach cleaning, imagine. Na nilikoko ni free beach cleaning, tulienda tukanine, baadaye akazungumza, and that person was horrible, Sumba, I don't know, his name is Sumba. So that opportunity, unaona vile ilitusaidia, na nikamsaidia. Kuna huyu wetu pia yuko hapa bado, discover the storyteller. He's doing great. There are so many, the likes of Yusuf Salim. There are so many to mention them, hapa tuamaliza nitakesha mpaka kesho, but there are so many who are doing that, ambao nimewajaribu kwa shape katika hiyo angle. In fact, I'm always teaching them kuwa wasikimbilie pesa. Wewe jua jinsi ya kujikuza katika usanii, because the moment wewe unafikiria ule mtu akupe pesa, hiyo ni extortion. You're extorting that person. You imagine force mtu aelewi play ataja watch, na unamkazania hata hujamweleza kuja watch jamani suni, alafu sasa unaenda una beg kweli mpaka hata mtu anashindwa guy sure. Unaona? Yes.
Okay, I get you, and congratulations and for supporting all those creatives. I know wako wengi, and I know online watakuwa natutumia comments sasa hivi kwa YouTube wakituambia I'm also part of the list. Now tukienda sasa kwa your the industry of storytelling, because you're one, I think I only know of 5 storytellers, and some of them are even in Nairobi. That shows you how scarce you guys are. How has been the reception of storytelling in Mombasa?
Actually, people, first, it's not a thing for the current generation. That's not their thing. Just to be honest.
They don't even understand
you
it.
have to put it. In fact, they don't. You see, the current generation don't want things which are very serious.
In
fact, telling them things which are very serious, it will be. You'll lose them. You lose them completely. So, the reception, when we were starting it, actually, with the late secretary of the Literature Club, may soul continue resting in peace, Wilson Rai, we were trying to see if we can bring that audience and people to understand, because it's our way of life, it's our culture. Back then it used to be storied and given this people telling us about those stars, about this and this. So we were trying to see if the audience can accept this, but it was, for us, it was hard. So we said, okay, how can we fuse this thing to be so nice? Now we started mixing it with the modern storytelling. If you can have now poetry, now you can have drums, and you can have people singing kidogo, then you speak, some gaming device theater, you see, and it becomes now encouraging,
something fun.
Something. And also you can, now I also went further to approach it in a corporate way. So how can we invite these people in the corporate so that they can come and support? Because most of the time that we are doing storytelling, I actually do it for free. Here at the club. But outside I do it. So this year at the club, we invite those people to come, and at least we talk about a story that they feel like it aligns with their things, aligns with their theme. By doing that, we are able to also build the artist and also create an audience. So basically it's just that kind of angle, but it was very, very, very hard. And you see, by doing it here for free, naitwa nje, naitwa kwa hoteli fulani, come and do us for storytelling. Nimefanya a Litton's Academy, a beauty academy, imagine napeleka storytelling. But you see that creativity. I was doing a story about how two girls, they refused to welcome a woman, and that woman changed them into monkeys. But one girl, because of that beauty of Linton's Academy, they decided to do this, blah, blah, blah. Alikuwa na ile moyo mzuri, and that was the organization. So, wakaona, I can say no, because now again, this now involves you standing before people. And that's also another thing. Unasema mbele za watu. And you're busy doing your thing,
You've been paid.
So, my friend, there's that also skill of engaging the audience. That's also another thing that people forget. How you engage the audience matters a lot, because the more you engage, the more you become more confident enough, and also it builds also your performance during the way. So when you don't engage them, it becomes a trouble. And again, if you are starting and you just say, hey, mimi nimetoka storyteller, mimi ni storyteller, and you have never even go to any space, you've never even introduced yourself before people, hapo unaanguka. Tena unaanguka vibaya. Unaanguka with athari. Kuanguka mchangani, tifu ama chubwi.
Unaanguka pu.
Unaanguka na hizo tanakali. Yes.
Okay. Now, it's also very, I would say, okay, have you met an artist who's shy? Let's start there. So many.
Hata juzi tu, just jana majuzi. Mtu ameniambia ameact drama, ameact wapi, anact kanisa. The moment tu nimemuita, haya kuja, I want to give you a job. Na and is a teacher. Na hali hata ilikoko ni shida.
I do not know yet. Because I think I can also get to a point of you lack the grace to understand it, because unapata, I am very confident I will stand up and go in front of people and very fast. The moment you go running, but you find somebody who can't even stand. I don't understand about it yet. I think we'll have a guest who's shy, who will sit here and try to explain
you see,
and how to beat it.
Yes.
I would love to have a guest who was shy now to tell us about the experience of both sides of the world.
Yeah, because it's called fear of unknown. If I stand, no one will laugh at me. If I stand, oh my God, the microphone is not working. Oh, people, you see the language. Oh, if I stand, that I don't know how to speak. So I'll speak broken English and broken Swahili. Speak even before a parade.
But I've seen
months. How do you engage with that child? You just come at home and dance with the child. Mambo toto, unaona nyonya, and it becomes even good. Cheza toto, jigli muimbi. Our parents nowadays pia watakaki kuimbia watoto. And that's why unapata mtoto akitoka nje anaanza ni muoga, haizi ongea. Some of the parents wanaleta watoto wao even kuact could do this and this, but huwa nagombeza sana. I tell them, surely mkiwa pale nyumbani mnafanya nini
kabisa?
Waambie, imbieni watoto. You parents have nice songs. Sisi kwa shosho yetu alikuwa anatuimbia, mama mamangu alikuwa ananiambia hivi na hivi, mwimbie mtoto nyimbo nzuri, tembea na mtoto hapo kwa sitting room round tu kidogo, chezeni hata kama ni hide and seek. Mtoto at least anajua unamtoa uoga, hata kifanyikiwa kitu nje anaweza ongea, hata kama ana uwezo wa kuomba kazi anaweza omba kazi. Kwa sababu gani? Umemzoesha mtoto kukua katika ile hali ya kuzungumza. If you don't speak, who will speak for you?
Who will speak for you?
Who will speak for you? I will not even me. I will not speak for you.
Well, you're not going to speak for your child either.
No.
Why?
No. Mimi kwanza ni lazima ukuwe mcheshi. Parents, the moment uko na mtoto wako, mimi nasema parents lazima ukuwe mcheshi. Lazima uengage huyo mtoto.
Na kama huna talent ya ucheshi, unajua that's also a talent.
si talent. Unajua kwani ulipata hiyo bibi ama bibi alipata hiyo bwana vipi? So aliongea.
Kuna serious relationships unajua. Yeah, kuna ile it's very serious, no jokes. Ziko.
Hiyo sasa hiyo people should choose correctly. Marry correctly.
Sasa yes. Mr. Collins anatuambia tuachane na watu serious. Hivyo ndo amesema.
Your partner should be, you see, that's also how creativity also starts from. Inaanza huko nyumbani. Your partner ni mtu ambaye unaweza sengenya na yeye.
Okay.
Ukifika, vipi? Uliona pale nje? Nakwambia ile swaiba wewe. Jirani, anatoka nje sijui afanyika nini ameanguka. Ukweli. Na wewe umeshindaje huko? Mimi nakwambia wewe acha tu. Nilipoenda kwa ile studio, nimeinterview na Miss Noni. Nilikuwa na cheka kama nini. Lakini sijui nini. Yani you see it becomes fun. Unaona? Yeah. And also even you as a performer unatoka, because kama wewe unasema ni msanii, maybe uko na bwana. Bwanako si msanii. Yeah. Unaona? Labda atakuwa akona zile vizingiti. But ukimwengage na ile angle ya usanii, inakuwa ni kitu poa. Ile umbea kidogo inakupatia creativity. Kesho unapiga show.
I think after this,
yes,
we will give you one of our cameras twende nayo nyumbani.
I
think we will have one very beautiful live show from home.
Yes, and I will appreciate. In fact, hata mtakuwa mnanisaidia vizuri sana. I want to grow in that online way.
All right, remember we are live in Focus Kenya everywhere on all our social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Now take this moment to go there and give us a follow, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that is the only way, or one of the ways, you can support this grow, so that we can continue bringing you so many inspiring stories, very beautiful and amazing guests, and everything that you'll be requesting on our comment section today. Remember, today we are live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, so you will be watching these one-on-one, no cut, no nothing. Everything Mr. Collins says will be here on our YouTube channel and also our Facebook channel. So make sure that you give us a comment there. I'll be going through your comments later on and asking him the questions that you want us to ask him, and finding out everything that you want to find out about him, his work, and his role at Little Theatre Club. Now, back in studio here, we were talking to Mr. Collins about his venture, that is Onyesho Productions. We talked about artists, we talked about contracts, we talked about shyness, and how we should break up with our serious partners. Tumeambiwa hivyo. But continuing, we want to go to now as Little Theatre, kwa sababu you've gone through all these problems. Umepitia mahali unasikia vikundi zinaambiwa tutoe 200 sijui tu ndio tufanye nini. Umepitia mahali ambapo unaenda unafanya kazi unapewa lunch, all those things. Now as the vice chair for Little Theatre Club, first of all, before we get there, kuna mtu mwenye ajui Little Theatre Club ni nini kwanza? Please give us an intro of what it is and what it entails.
Wow. So Little Theatre Club is a creative space, formed I think from 1952.
Wow.
It's over 70 years, about 70 years.
But you have not been the vice chair for that long.
I have not been. In fact, I'm
good to clarify.
Yeah. So basically, its main purpose, it is promotion of art. It's specific to theatre, drama, and entertainment. And it was built by the Garrison Theatre. you see those wazungus wao walitengeneza because they wanted a place where they can play, they can see plays, do some ballet, do some what. Well, they have some nice drinks and hard drinks and soft drinks, vitu kama hizo. So that was the purpose of this little theater, and also just basically to promote and nurture talent. So till that we'll be having different, we host productions, we also do our own productions, in-house productions in different spaces, and it is managed by the 9 committee members. We have the chair, we have the secretary, we have the treasurer, we have now the 6 committee members. Now the vice chair is being elected, comes in as a committee member, then nominated by those elected committee members. You see, now they just appoint and they say, Miss Noni, when unakuwa vice chair, ama anybody who wants that interest, so you vote by those committee members. You be part of the committee member first, then you come in, then we choose. So that's how I came in as the vice chair of the Little Theatre Club. Back then it has been managed by the senior. We have senior people, senior members, people who have very, very, I can say, people of good standing. So it's my role has just been to push it and push it and push it, and that's why you see it is still, it's not struggling, but it is trying. It is trying, and this is a building, so it means that we are the people who are trying. So building don't talk. So basically that's what what we are doing. We are doing currently, and trying to see how we can able to adapt with the current digitalization of art, because things have evolved. You see, if plays were being done in 1976, 1970 by Louis Armstrong was here, the kind of, you cannot do it right now. So because even who will be your audience, and people, you have to struggle. That's why you see even the modernization has brought a lot of, it has changed the creative economy in one way or the other. So that's basically what Little Theatre is. Just a membership club where you register as a member, like you'll have sports club, you'll have whatever, any other club. Registration is 2,500 as an artist. The renewal is 1,800 per year. And then an artist is 5,000. Maybe you want to become a friend of the club or a friend of the artist. Now the privileges comes in now as a member. You get access to workshops and trainings that we do for theater development. Bookings we waive. Maybe if it is 40, we give you 20 or 15. Have a space where you can rehearse. If you have a partnership in any different organization, for example, if we have a partner, not even an example, we have a partnership with the Media Council of Kenya. Now we have the journalists and the members of the Little Theatre Club have a workstation here. They can do their interviews here. They can research here, use the Wi-Fi. You see, now that's what we are trying to. That's what now we call development in a modern way. Yes.
Now, how has it? Because 1950s. How has it been? Kwa sababu those days, I understand it was for a selected few, an elite community.
Yes.
But right now, we find theater is something that everybody in the county, everybody in the country needs to be subscribed to. How has Little Theater been able to integrate itself with the community around us? Has that been a success, and what are the steps that you guys are taking to make it a success? If not?
we are trying. We are trying because at the moment, you see, Little Theatre Club, it was about what we have just said, the elite community, because people were very posh. Drive, you can even, you see at the parking, it's just the vice chair's parking, the chairman's parking, the water secretary's parking. People were well off. And that brought a lot of fear even to young artists who are youths who are trying maybe to be to this club. It was very hard even to access and do anything. But now we are trying to accommodate young people, because young people have a lot of talent. These people they are very energetic, and those are the kind of people that we want at the club currently to run this club. Because for so long now, this club has been like what can I say? It's like a river without a source, or a source without a river. You see, and it is we are trying, but we are not moving. We are trying to tunashindwa na hizi zingine zimekuja zijuzi. Sasa hatuzitaji kwa leo. We don't want to be sued. lakini basically we are just trying and to me in my as an individual, mi naona we need to accommodate a lot of creatives, that data of young people ndio ilikoko hatuna, because sasa ukiniambia uko na data ya 2005 that was a youth ati mpaka saa hii ati hao ndo unasema hao ndo wakue, that's why you see it is rotating, ni wale ni wale and even it is even easy to point out artists of the Little Theatre Club, because ni kidogo ni rahisi, lakini wakiwa wengi hata itakuwa ngumu, kuna nani pale mpaka nifikirie, unaona. And also tuifanye inakuwa diverse, we have tukue na different genres, kama ni poetry tukue na hiyo, kama ni storytelling kuna actors, kuna wale kufanya cultural dance, kuna nini, because it's a cultural space but hatuna cultural artist ambao tunaweza sema hawa ni wa Little Theatre Club. You see, now owning and managing, that's become an ownership. You see, we just co-opt. What we do, we co-opt groups from kule zikuje groups, lakini sasa as a space moving forward we need to have those, and even nurture, hata kama ni kuachukua from scratch, tuwamente pole na wakue wetu, just like what is happening even in Bomas of Kenya. They have their own cultural dancers artists, sasa hawa wetu pia itakuwa kazi yao pia ni wakisha learn wana mentor pia wengine, and it becomes evil and so forth.
I love that. Now, as you told us something that is very powerful, and I know people are going to hold you accountable for that. You are the youngest vice chair for Little Theatre Club. What is that one thing that you want people to remember you? There's a statement that I was asked recently in an interview. When you're no longer there, what is the legacy you want to leave behind in a specific field? And it is a very mind-boggling question, because it gets you thinking, what do I have planned for the future? Now, for you as the vice chair currently, what is that one thing that you want people to remember you for in your era?
As the vice chair,
yes,
I'm a partnership builder. What has been happening in this club, it is through my effort, in my capacity, in my area of expertise. What even where we are sitting currently, it's courtesy of the vice chair.
Okay.
And we saw I'm a partnership builder. If I cannot do it, how can I able to approach this matter and be able to be helped? As a club, we don't have that muscles, even to support even 100 artists with transport. We don't have, even to build what we don't have, because we depend on members' subscription. It depends on maybe grants and donations. Sometimes are not there, and if they are, that for a specific program. You see, so it does not support any other activity. So what I did, the moment I was voted in 2023 December 14th, next year what I did is to look for partners who can able to grow. One was the thing is to how can we embrace creatives in such a way where a place where they can able to monetize research, you see, create that wider market in a digital era or in a digital way, was to look for people in my area that can help creatives. That's why we went for the Media Council of Kenya. And that's why we have in this space a studio whereby for 10 good years it was full of mchwa. Mchwa meja. And mi atasemi kwa ubaya hata wanajua. There were leaders ambao walikuwa hapo, lakini walikuwa waoni. Mimi sijatumia hata pesa yangu, but it's a partnership. Collaboration. Mchwa imetolewa. Sasa hizi ni watu wana faida hata kushinda Collins. So people Collins will be remembered for at least trying and pushing that partnership with the Media Council of Kenya. Now we have a workstation. We have computers here. Ambazo inasaidia members of the Little Theatre. Hata mimi siku hizi hata huwa sisitumii. Huwa sisitumii kabisa. Naona tu watu wengine but hiyo inasaidia, because ningekuwa mtu nini at that time ningesema hii haiwezi, hakungekuwa. But sasa hiyo opportunity. Alafu nyingine is creating creative abilities ama employability opportunities for the young people. Nimejua kuwa tumekuwa stagnant, we don't go to other activities, and that's why people see only Collins. Hata wanashinda kwani Collins ndo anaona ile Little Theatre, because only Collins utamwona Swahili po, utamwona kule, utamwona hapa huku nyuma. It's because we need to be ile nilikuwa nasema being proactiveness even as a club. So by the virtue of you being into different spaces, you create opportunity for other young people. You see, so wengine wamefanya, you have partnered with MSF, we have done a lot of community outreach nje, even the county government department of health through the GBV AYP coordinator, that is Itaifar. Opportunities zimekuja huku, creatives wameenda nje waka create awareness on GBV, waka create awareness on mental health. Unaona, tumekuwa na program ya storytelling by the fireside, imesaidia vijana, a platform where you can network. Sometimes you may not perform, but networking, unaweza kosa kuwa artist but ukakuwa communication officer. Unaweza kuwa artist lakini ukakuwa program manager pahali. You see, kuna hizo lines nyingi ambazo zimesaidia creatives, ambapo most of them they have enjoyed, and hata wengine wako kazi kwa different organizations, some wanawaka katika law firm akina Priscilla, ambao they have been here creatives. So that angle of creating employability opportunities ndio naweza sema is a score for the club, is a score for me, that at least to create that space na reduce the gap of unemployment. Ndio ile sasa tunasema wewe umepatiwa chance, ndio hivyo sasa wewe pia you learn how to grow further. Si unafika katikati unaenda unakula pesa yako kwa sherehe, unarudi unafungiwa nyumba. Unajua creatives wetu pia ndio hiyo ndio shida pia. Sare nyingi. Alafu unakuja unaanguka unasema au kupatiwa hivi na hivi guidance poa. So sometimes pia ni hiyo kuwa too proactive and maisha yanaendelea vizuri.
Well, there's a question that also popped up.
Yes.
The fact that as much as I know you've explained about how an artist can join Little Theatre Club as a member, but there's also the question of huyu ni msee ametoka form 4. Nataka niseme anamaliza form 4 this year. Na nataka next year aanze art journey yake. You 2500 hana. How does Little Theatre accommodate such people?
Yeah, and that is currently there is no. But you see, it comes with the leadership ideas and the leadership skills that we try to onboard. Because I'm not in that angle of pesa. But why don't we have this artist umeke katika production ambazo ziko ikwe kama ni itwaje internship hii, another inaitwaje apart from internship attachment. Yes, you can just do some attachment and I learn that there's this production elements of production. Maybe I will be in directing, I can be good in script writing, like what we did last year. We had interns from underachievers from Maseno University and also from Masai Mara University. You see, so we are trying to accommodate and put them into production, because now we cannot employ them, but you put them in production. For example, if there is a show that's happening in Nairobi, as a club we can able to send them and learn, because now by doing that you keep them busy and also offer space. Maybe you can even access referees for them. You see, there's a production happening in different space, let them go. So those are kind of the things that are in plan when I become the chair 2026-2028.
Amesema ameanza kuuza sera
2026-2028. Yeah, I will actually, that will be to one of my plans, and also not even to consider some membership, because this membership thing pia haisaidii sana. Haisaidii, sioni kama inasaidia. Haisaidii kwa the young people ambao tuko nao sahi, na pia haisaidii even to the senior members. So it's going to be a community space where people can work. Inakuwa ni art space, market space. Unaona? Yeah.
All right, now we've had a lot. Tumesikia paka Sera ameuza hapa. Akasema when you vote for me 2026-2028. Well, we hope to see what he'll be doing for the artist, and we wish you all the best in that.
Kwa mpigo tena sana.
Yeah, in that journey. Sasa tukiendelea kuongea kuhusu Little Theatre, if somebody approached you right now, huyu msanii, mimi nataka tuongelee yule msanii mwenye, because I have so many requests on my TikTok kwanza. For some reason people think that I can help them a lot when it comes to their art. I am also looking for help. But if somebody approached you right now and asked you what should be the first step they make to join Little Theatre, apart from your best and everything, what would you advise them to do?
First is to actually to participate in the activities.
Okay.
And by participating in the activity, it is you bringing yourself physically, not online. Physically, you bring yourself here and we see you. I'm the only committee member who's always here.
Yeah.
24/7. Me, you will see me here every time. You have a problem. In fact, hata wanaekaga hata lunch ya wasanii. I have lunch for program here, lunch ya wasanii. They go and eat. I partner with one of the hoteliers here outside. Kama msanii anafanya rehearsals na ana njaa, ameniambia, "Nenda pale ukule." And I will pay later. In fact, hiyo ni pesa yangu ndo nalipa huko. Because what? I need to keep them busy. That time here, kuna watoto wamekuja kunitafuta hapa. Hata wameambiwa Elite Theatre iko wanafanya acting, sijui dancing. Yeah, nikawaambia okay, mnafanya, nika audition kidogo. Nikaona kuna talent, nikawapatia, nikasema kuleni kwanza mshibe, na wametembea from Tononoka mpaka hapa. Nikasema the only gift I can give them now is food. Then next is to look for a space where I can accommodate them. Nikamwambia kujeni on Saturday, there is a show, Gor Mahia, come, you'll cut and raise, so long as you dance the one of the Luo songs, because now hiyo nitakuwa inaenda na theme. And they were very happy. And I told them, come with your parents. So that at least now, because it's going to be now a partnership, see hapo hivyo, and you can see how we can monetize these talents. Na zigrow pole. So basically, it is, if we be in this space, we lack people in this space who have these ideas and partnership skills on how they can grow. If an artist comes here and tell you, "May I want to do acrobat," hapa kunajua tufanye acrobat. Na kuna acrobat. So wewe hata kama ufanye acrobat, kuna acrobats zinafanyika mahali. Unaona, have a link, have a data. Oh, this is a group. Hey, hello, uko na nini? Can you train? Sasa unaona, anatrainiwa, tunamuonu sisi. Alafu sisi kazi yetu ni we manage, because we'll be your managers. Tunakumanage, tunakusaidia, tunakupeleka hivi. You get money, you also get money. We also get income, because by the end of the day, that what do we want? Si ni pesa.
Money.
Tunataka pesa mbali.
Well, tunaambiwa 5 minutes before this live ends. We've had such a beautiful conversation. So I will be directing my producer to give you a close-up so that you can give us, staki kusema parting shot, because I want to get the questions that have been asked online so that we can go through them very quickly to see potezea watu muda. So my producer will do a close-up on you, and you'll give us a parting shot. All right. Parting shot.
Yeah. As what I would love to tell the creatives of Mombasa County and the Coast Region, it is one to understand their talent, understand their art, build more in terms of partnership, collaborate with colleagues, be able to network in your own way. There's this saying, it says that if you can't communicate, you can't sell. And if you can't sell walai, you won't communicate. So basically, you have to communicate so that you can sell, and you have to sell so that you can communicate. So let us understand the dynamics, and by the end of the day, kama msanii, you believe pa utakuwa boss kama boss Kolo.
Amesema atakuwa boss kama boss Kolo. Well, swali ambao naona hapa constant ni utuambie kwenye tutakupata, because I know people will be coming here asking for food. People will be coming asking. So you tell us how we can find you. So give us your social media platforms, and if you're free enough, give us your contacts, Pierre.
Yeah. You can find me all social media is Collins Mangicho. I'm the only Collins Mangicho in this Mombasa County and in Kenya. Facebook is Collins Mangicho. Everywhere is Collins Mangicho. And basically, even if you look at my posting, I post my work. I post about myself. I market myself. So you, as a creative, we angalia tu vile huwa ana post. Utaona mimi si post sijiti tuktuk ya miwa, sijiti miguu ya milevi. No. Collins Mangicho. So kama ni msanii, jiite vile wewe unataka watu wanaweza kurecognize haraka, na pia inakuwa ni vizuri pia kuitwa ba gigs. And make sure you also be part of the Elite Theatre Club. Si lazima register, but can participate in activities, and inshallah 2026 nikiwa chairman, mambo itakuwa mazuri.
We are praying for the best for Collins Mangicho coming elections. Now, A question to all our viewers right now. Please do tell us who you would like us to host in our next live. I know we'll be posting the recorded versions on our YouTube channel, but we would like to know, who would you want us to have seated on this hot seat? Who would you want to ask live questions? And what topic would you want them to tackle? Now, my name is Miss Noni. You can find me on all social media platforms everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, X, LinkedIn. I am Miss Noni. And we are on Life in Focus Kenya. Remember, we rebranded from Lifelines Network. We are now Life in Focus Kenya. So if you see a DM from Life in Focus Kenya, usiweze kushangaa ni akina nani. Ni sisi. Still bringing you quality content, still bringing you very inspiring stories, still telling you amazing stories, and still having fun right here in studio. Until next time, kwaherini. Tutaonana. Safi sana. Amesema safi sana. Na mkuje muulize lunch mnakula wapi wasanii.